Okay, so all we have for today is how to work with mockups. So this first part we're just going to, if you're new here, please like, share and subscribe. Okay, so what we are first going to look at today is how to download the mockups. If you know you already know how to do this, just fast forward to where we start working with a mockup. So for those of you that don't know how to download where to download, simply go to Blast and you can see various types of mockups from here, and all you have to do is search for the one you're looking for. That's basically it. So I'm just going to click on this. Just going to click on this or this. I think this is very nice, but we're not working on this today. This is just to show you the process. Sometimes, or most times, it's going to redirect you to an external site. So yeah, and download should start instantly. You've downloaded, you want to extract the file, and for this I'm going to be using zip extractor because it's more efficient, and I'll explain why. Now I'm using the zip extractor because it's going to create everything for us in a folder, so it makes it easier for us to find a folder called CME zip, but you can also rename that if you don't want it that way. So this is everything. This is the file. So we click on extract. You can decide to change the name. Best to extract without your data so you don't have to be watching unnecessary ads. So once we're done, you can simply come to photopea, and click on file, click on open. So I'm already here, so click on this zip file, come to decompressed, and the file we downloaded should be here. That's why sometimes it's best to rename. I didn't rename. I think it should be this. This is it. So, and all you have to do is just click on the files with no pictures. Those are the PSD. You want PSD files. Sometimes you may be lucky to get it in PSD, but most times it would be in a zip file. So let's get into what we want to do today. Let's begin creating the mockup. So first thing we want to do, we want to open where the file is. It's going to be in CME zip file. Those of you that watch the how to download mockup tutorial should know it will be here. So I already have the mockup loaded. Alright, so this is the mockup. Now each mockup comes with its own settings for you to adjust, such as and it's usually labeled, as you can see, edit me. So you have the background BG, which stands for background. So you can simply mess around with the background. That's what this simply means. So if I double tap on this, I should have a slider here where I can mess around with the background. So any settings of my choice, as you can see, right? So you can see, okay, I like that. Now I've already edited this, so now you usually see your edit me. Now this are the various parts which we can edit. We can edit the covers, can decide to change the color of the cover, right? So if you look at this, you see this is the cover, and you can decide to change this from yellow, you can decide to change this to black, right? And in order for it to be actualized, you have to click on your file and click Save Smart Objects. Because what these are smart objects. Everything here, they are all smart objects. You see this box icon that tells you it is smart object, smart object, smart object. That's why when we double tap, it takes us to another page. So now if we double tap on this, right, I've already done the basic edits. Let me just undo that. Already done the basic edits already. I just turned them off. Right, so you can bring in things from somewhere else. Already done everything here, so you can decide to bring in things like in your images or maybe text. Now if I click on file, click save smart object, you'd see it will just change, right? And it will just suit the exact body and frame. Now so as you can see, everything here is just already loaded. Some are images and some are pictures and things that have been done. So you can create things in your smart objects with your tools and all the rest, and that's basically how you can create a mockup using photopea. One of the things you could also do, you can affect the lights. Maybe you don't want it in this direction, maybe you want it a bit higher, maybe you want it to be a bit more, right? Maybe you want it to be a bit more, you can duplicate. So it's all left to you. So all you need to do is just understand these settings and how they work and how they respond to the environment. So you have the cap, so you can still make adjustments here like the textures and all the rest. So it's all left to you. So you have a freedom of choice. So just download the mockup today, go crazy. And thank you for your time. Have a nice day.